Okay, friends, welcome back to So Calm Shop. I have not been so calm this morning. It's been a hard 24 hours, and I was working on my grandma's quilt to try to calm me. This is the quilt that my grandma started for me like 35 years ago, and I've been trying to just do it without putting pressure on myself to have it be perfect because I avoided it for so long because I was scared I wouldn't do it right. So one of the things I've been doing is just I couldn't figure out how to hide the knots like in the quilter knot. And so I've just been letting the knot be visible. But this morning I was like, maybe it'll make me feel good if I can figure out how to do this knot thing. It has been stressful. Okay. But I've tried it 3 or 4 times and I'm going to try it again to see if we can figure this out together. Okay. So you have the end of your thread with no knot. You have your needle. You put this here on the end of your thread. Now, I have done this so many times. You wrap it around twice, then you hold it, and I will tell you, 1 out of 10 times it does not make a knot. Hold it as it goes through. Let's see. Ah, there's a little knot. Can you see that? Okay, now you put your thread in where you want, like a 1/2 inch away from where you want it to be, and you don't put it through the back. So it's not, the needle is not through the back. Put it through here, come up where you want your stitch to be. Pull it through. There's the little knot. See how it stopped a little bit? Pull it through. Okay. And it kind of gets caught in the batting. And then you can trim this little part right without cutting your fabric, obviously. Pull it through so it doesn't show. Okay, now let's do the opposite. So we do a few stitches and we want to end our stitch, let's say. See, these little hearts are so, ooh, that's stuck on something. These little hearts are so tiny that it's like I'm ending up with 2 knots right next to each other on every heart, which just feels like a lot of knots, which is like, again, it's okay to have the knots. I don't think there's anything dangerous about the knots, right? Okay, so now I want to do my knot, and I don't remember if you do like, I don't know, come up on a stitch. I guess that's fine. I don't, yeah. Okay. So let's think. So now we have our thread, we have our needle, we have our thread. We're going to do the same thing. The thread is under, wrap it twice, grab it. I think the grabbing it must be. Pull it down. Just going to unweave this so we don't have a knot with that. See, that one didn't work. Okay, let's try again. One, two, pull it down. Nothing. I'm gonna try 3. What the heck? That one did it. No, see, didn't I just do the same exact thing? I don't freaking know. Okay, now I'm going to go through the top, but not the bottom. And come out like a 1/2 inch away again. Popped it through. See, when it works, it looks so easy. So I think somehow, let's try it again. The end, thread. That one did it. Okay. So put it out 1/2 inch. Pull it where you want it up. So it's not through the back right now. It's just through the top. Pop it through. Then just do it again right here. What the heck? Wind it around. Holding it very tight. See, that one didn't do it. I don't know. I think it's confusing why it sometimes does and why it sometimes doesn't. Nothing. Well, that one just came all the way out. Let's try this again. Then that was too small, I guess. Okay. What's going to be funny is if you can't even see it on the video. Why? 3. Let's try 3. Nothing. It worked a second ago. I don't understand. See, this is the problem with, like, learning from something that's not in real time. Like, whoever makes these videos can get the perfect take, and then it seems so easy, and maybe we don't know that they've done it. Okay, what am I don't know, try this. Holding it behind and up. We don't know that maybe they did it 100 times and it didn't work. I'm telling you what. Maybe well, I'm just going to try it again this way. I have a thought. Maybe it has to be the other direction. So if this was the end of the, like, pretending like the end of the thread is over there, maybe that's what it is. Oh, that was it. Okay. So it's the, you gotta have it like the thread is pointing away from you, then wrap it. Yeah, now I have a piece of thread with 3 knots in it. We're getting there, people. You just hear them kind of pop through. just go ahead and stitch a little bit. Maybe it won't pop out so easily. The other piece about YouTubers, it's like, how do they figure out, this is my 18th zillionth attempt at figuring out the angle of the camera. How do they know how to do that? If I could find someone who would just come set me up, just make a thing that stays the same, like a place I could sit and a way the camera could go that would just always work, and then I could, but I haven't yet found one that works, so I can't leave it that way. Okay. So I've got one more knot to get through here. And I want someone who can do the pretty music in the background. Look, why is that now just coming out? Feels like the knot is underneath. So this one needs to be... It's not foolproof, people. That's for sure. Maybe I will end up just being like a show the knots quilter. And this part of my finger is like permanently cut, but the thimble doesn't cover that part of my finger. So is there another, are there like quilter gloves? There's a knot very close to here, so I'm going to try and just go ahead and have this be the end. We'll hope that that stays. See that? Okay, let's try again. Okay, so end of the, is the lighting here like terrible? End of the thread is pointing away from my hand and the needle is over it. I'm going to hold it there. 1, 2. Grab that. The other piece is like, how do you make sure the knot goes all the way to the end of the thread? You're not wasting a bunch of thread every single time. Okay, go in about 1/2 inch from where you want to start, just in the top. All the needles feel too hard to pull through also. I got ones called sharps. I got the smallest ones I could find, and it's still, so there must be a better needle situation that I haven't found. It feels like this much energy to go through doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, why do I have to tug it there? The eye is too big. You can tell I'm not incredibly calm today. But you know what? That's okay. That is the point of this, right? Is that life is full of challenges. My friend told me this morning on the phone this Buddhist story. So I guess this woman came and was having this problem and she wanted to be freed from it. And he said, go to the village and get a mustard seed from somebody, from a family who has not experienced any suffering. And bring me that mustard seed. And when you get that mustard seed, then you'll be free from your suffering. And so she went and she asked everybody. And of course, she couldn't find anybody who was free from suffering. So that's somehow the fantasy that we have to let go of. Oops. If we want to not have to live in this constant, like, something's going wrong. Just have it be that that's a part of life. It's like, don't we know that? But somehow we still wish for the day when there's not going to be something going wrong. I just came out of like a long stretch of things being so good. But then some stuff got kicked up. And here we are again. Do the knot here and then go in. So I'm going to make the thread face going out. I'll hold that there. I'm going to wrap it around twice. I'm going to grab it. I would like it to be closer down, so that's something that I would like to figure out. Okay, so I'm putting it just in the top part. All right. Technically it worked. Say it's not easy. Oops, my needle just came out. But I'm sure like anything, it'll get easier over time. Oh, my knot's still there. I pulled it out past the knot. Maybe? I don't know. Hopefully it'll stay in. That's my question. Is all these gonna come out? Are they secure enough? Let's do one more. tail is going away from me. Put it around twice. See, that knot was so far away that the knot is now out of the fabric, but I don't know, hopefully that'll just never get snagged. Well, people, not foolproof, but it's something. Okay, sending you lots of love, and if you find the person with the mustard seed, let me know. Big hugs.